Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Michelle Mills. I am a certified health coach and I coach people through the process of healing eczema naturally. Today I'm going to walk you through what I eat in a day. So lately on social media, which my Instagram is the Eczema Coach, I've been talking a lot about a foundational diet. So this is the diet that I eat most of the time. So it's my lunch, it's my dinner, or it's my breakfast and it's my lunch, and then I get to eat in moderation. And this helps me prevent eczema flare-ups. I have not had a major eczema flare for the last 5 years. I healed my own severe eczema naturally 5 years ago in 2017, 2018, spread all up and down my arms. So I've been coaching people since then through the process, and I live a lifestyle where I don't have to deal with eczema flares anymore. So going through what I eat in a day is going to help you understand this foundational diet that I eat that helps me prevent eczema, but allows me the flexibility to eat in moderation. I eat cookies, I eat pizza, I eat pretty much anything I want in moderation. So let's dive right into what I eat for breakfast. Without a doubt, almost every single day, this is what I eat. I grab some mixed greens. I love dark leafy greens. They're very bitter. The bitter greens will actually help move your microbiome in a better direction. Eczema comes from an imbalanced gut, an overworked immune system, and sometimes issues with your liver. And so to deal with all of that and to help it, eating bitter foods can really help the environment of your gut for good bacteria and to kill off the bad bacteria. So I always start with a bed of greens, and I'm very much into microgreens right now. I went to the farmer's market and I have radish microgreens, leek microgreens, and there's a vegetable that I can never seem to pronounce, calarbi, something like that. So I add some microgreens onto there, and then I cook 3 eggs. Most of the time I'm just lazy and I do like some sort of scramble with those eggs, and then I will add tahini and sea salt. My favorite sea salt is Celtic sea salt. But yesterday morning was a little bit special. I'm filming this a day after I made it, so I'm going through everything I ate yesterday, but yesterday was a little bit special because I also made myself a bowl of, I would say it's kind of like a yogurt fruit bowl, little morning bowl. So in there was a mango coconut yogurt. This is not unsweetened. I usually go with an unsweetened coconut yogurt, but I can tolerate a little bit of sugar, so I had the mango one. I made myself some chia pudding, which essentially was walnut milk, chia seeds, a ton of water, and a little bit of monk fruit. Had that sit overnight, added some to the bowl. Then I have some sea moss, and then I topped it with blueberries, mango, a little bit of manuka honey. I also threw in a couple of date balls. I got them from the store. It's like dates and cinnamon, nutmeg, almonds, stuff like that. I don't usually eat dates. They're not the most eczema friendly, but I'm okay right now, so I was able to eat those. The next thing I wanted to share was my favorite dessert for people with eczema. So this is pretty friendly for a lot of people. So with eczema, a lot of us can't tolerate caffeine. You'll notice that when you cut caffeine out, your eczema does a lot better. So I try to not have caffeine too often, and I actually was incredibly intolerant to caffeine at one point. So I ended up creating this little fake Reese cup that's completely caffeine free. So I use cacao butter, which does not have the caffeine that cacao or chocolate has. And I add coconut oil to that and I melt it down. And then from there I'll add carob powder. Carob powder tastes similar to chocolate, especially when combined with the cacao butter. So all of that makes it a chocolate. And then I'm gonna add some monk fruit into that just to sweeten it up a little bit. I actually think I ended up using stevia. So for me, I'll use a stevia or a monk fruit. Every time I make it, I kind of do something different. Sometimes I'll pour the chocolate mixture into the bottom of the containers, and then I'll leave some of the chocolate and just add some sunflower butter to it, and then I top it with it after the bottom freezes. But I wanted to show you a more like Reese's-like one. So in another bowl, I took sunflower butter, and then I added some collagen powder to it. I love collagen for eczema. It's Ancient Nutrition multi-type collagen. I love the multi-type collagen because it has multiple types of collagen that works to really heal your body in different ways. Recently, I found this bizarre protein powder. It is like organ powder. So like beef organs combined into like a tallow protein powder. It tastes so good. I know it tastes good because it has natural flavors in it, which I know isn't that good, but I just love it, and it tastes so vanilla-y, and I love knowing that I'm getting different parts of an animal into my system because each of it really helps heal your body in different ways. There's different nutrients that you can gain from it, so I love that powder. So to make the Reese Cup peanut butter center, I did the sunflower butter, the collagen, and this protein powder with monk fruit, and sometimes I add cinnamon, and then I put some sea salt in there as well, and I freeze. So I basically poured in some of the chocolate at the very bottom of these little silicone cups, and then I freeze it. Once it's done setting, then I add on a little dollop of the peanut butter, and then I pour on top of that the rest of the chocolate. Then I added on just a little hazelnut onto the top of it, which ended up being very delicious. So I made this and then I put it aside, and I didn't end up eating it until the nighttime. So yesterday, for some reason, I was good. Some days I have to eat a lot more than this, and some days I eat like about this amount. So this was a lesser eating day, less calories than normal. So I think I just didn't eat all day until dinner, to where I took bone broth. My favorite brand is Bonafide. I put some bone broth and I very slowly cooked chicken while I was on a call with one of my students inside the 3-month-long Empowered Eczema program. And so it was able to cook slowly for like 30 minutes. Then I added in asparagus and some dark leafy greens into that and cooked it up. I added beet microgreens. They were in my freezer and I just needed to eat them, so I added it to that as well. I shredded the chicken and I put some in another bowl so that I could eat today. So I did about like 2 of those pieces of chicken, just shredded that up. And then I added nutritional yeast, which I love. And no, it will not feed candida. It's an inactive yeast that has a really amazing profile of B vitamins and amino acids. So it also tastes like cheesy, so I love that. I added that there. And then it didn't taste very good. So I ended up adding some brown rice / quinoa into that, probably like half a cup of that, and I ate that bowl down. It tasted a lot better once I added the rice. There was just something about it that just, it was the asparagus. The asparagus wasn't very tender, and so it just had this texture that I wasn't liking, so I needed a better texture into this bowl. So that's why I added the rice and the quinoa. I love quinoa for eczema and white basmati rice once you start to heal a little bit. Brown rice, don't add it until you're fully healed, as I am. Don't have any eczema right now, amazingly. And then I ended my day with eating 2 out of the 3 chocolate bites. And then I had a little bit of frozen pineapple. I love frozen fruit for sugar cravings. I also like pineapple because it has digestive enzymes. I wasn't able to tolerate fruits like mango and pineapple for a very long time. I think it has to do with the histamine intolerance and just all the issues that I dealt with for a really long time. So I hope getting a sneak peek on what my foundational diet looks like helps you try to pick foods and understand how your lifestyle could change as you progress and start to heal. I always recommend going on an elimination diet first, then adding more foods back in. I love eating whole foods while I'm at my house, and then when I go out, I do try to eat healthy as well if I can, but I definitely have chocolate chip cookies, gelato, pizza, all of it. So I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and please like this video and let me know in the comments if I should continue to make YouTube videos, because it's been quite a long time since I've made them. And of course, ask me any questions in the comments as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!